Hey there, man sewing fans. My good friend Violet Craft is here today with a quick tip on how to create your own paper pieces. Let's get started.
So I heard that Rob just got a new Sizzix cutter, and I don't know about all of you, but I have a die cutter at home and I'm always loving to find new ways to use it. And since I was coming here to teach Rob how to English paper piece, I thought that I had this tip for him that would be really helpful. So if you have a die cutter, you can purchase dies that are of two different sizes for the same shape. So I know it's really hard to see, but what I have here is a hexagon die that has a 1-inch side, and then I also have a hexagon die that has a 3/4 inch side. And with those two together, we can cut our paper pieces out of the smaller die, and then we can pre-cut our fabric with the seam allowance included.
Oh, cool.
Using the larger die.
Wise. Nice.
So
what are we cutting for paper?
For paper, we've got cardstock.
Okay.
I like, you can really pick anything. I've seen people grab cereal boxes.
Sure.
And cut a piece and roll it through here. I like a little bit of a heavier cardstock. We're going to do it on the smaller piece. We're going to load it right on top of our die. And we're going to put our mat over the top. And then you get to have the honors of rolling that.
I like to do a little push to get it started.
The work.
And then put your hand up there to hold it down. Click, click, click. And that cuts through. And of course, we could have done multiple layers of paper at once, right?
For sure.
Okay, so I'll give
now
you.
We pop that out, and what we've got are all of our hexagon pieces.
That is so
ready
cool.
to go. So now we want to cut our fabric, and I have, I think 5 layers.
Doesn't matter if it's right side up or not.
Does not.
Okay.
And I'm just putting it right
because
over
they're symmetrical shapes.
Top,
Got it.
Put that on there.
Got it.
Do the same thing.
And I had put a little piece of cardstock underneath the bottom slide tray just to thicken it up to get that single cut good. Probably don't need it with this much fabric, but I just left it underneath there. And that's going to cut through there nice.
They're like butter.
I know, I love these things. Let me hand you that there so you're ready.
And then, like magic, we pull out all of our pieces. Some of these end up with a little, this is really normal and fine.
Right.
They've got a little taggy, and you're just going to clip that.
But I learned the hard way, you don't really want to pull that, because that thread could do something weird and distort your shape. Yeah, so snip it, don't pull it.
So now that we have these, we'll get that out of the way,
Yep.
you can see that what we've done is we have cut our fabric, we've cut our template, and we're ready to baste onto.
That is so cool. What a great use.
So there's so many ways that you can use these different hexagons and shapes.
Right.
One, the most traditional, is something like this with a grandmother's flower garden.
Sure,
quilts.
sure.
This one I used 2 larger sizes of dies
to
do this. But also, you may have noticed my necklace.
I did notice the necklace. That's very crafty, if I may.
Yes, it is. And I used the larger of the dies for the papers. And then I also went in with a smaller, I had a 1/2 inch, and cut these little base pieces, and all of this is just glued on.
Oh, so it's even smaller than the paper was.
It's even smaller than the paper was. So I used
get it.
3 different sizes of dies for this. And then I just whip stitched the corners, and I used an old purse that I had that had this chain as a handle and this little tassel.
That is so cool. Fantastic. That was an awesome quick tip. I appreciate that so much. And hopefully everybody at home knows exactly what to do to get their paper pieces ready and start your paper piecing. Wow. We'll see you next time right here at Man Sewing. Thanks for being a Man Sewing fan. It's great to have you out there encouraging me to create fantastic new content. If you've missed any of the videos, we've got links for you here and here. And while you're checking those out, make sure you're subscribed. We don't want you to miss any of the action.